Okay, guys, let's get back on this Ultimate Team hype then, shall we? We ended the last episode about a week ago now, I think, and we brought in some big name players. A cheeky little Adil Rami, a Fabio Contrail, and a Kaká were the main signings. And we jumped straight into this first game with, I think, all three players in the starting lineup. And it's kind of got a Belgian core with Courtois, Mirallas, Axel Witsel, Kevin De Bruyne, and Mertens, who's rapid as fuck, on the left wing. So it was going to be a difficult game, although he did have a few weaknesses here and there. You know, bronze right back, silver left back, maybe he was bronze as well. My memory fails me yet again. What a surprise! But Kaká with a chance there and a great save from Courtois, and somehow Miranda manages to skew that wide further away from goal than I thought was humanly possible. But we got another corner from it as his defender made a poor touch, and Adil Rami, 12 minutes into his debut, it's a lovely headed goal from the following corner, and we go 1-0 up. And the game was end to end in so much as he'd attack but not really create a chance, and then I'd attack and have a chance, if you know what I mean. Pedro there with great feet to wriggle past 3 or 4 players, but unfortunately the shot was shit, to be completely honest. And Kaká here on the right hand side, even though his pace is about 73, I think. It's not, he's not fast by any stretch of the imagination, but manages to get past his left back and drills a ball across. The initial header was well saved, but the technique on Soldado's finish here was, I thought, extremely realistic and a fantastic animation there. As you see, he ducks his head down and rifles it in with his laces on his left foot. And I thought we were going to go in at half-time with a 2-0 lead, but from kick-off, basically, this guy made a mockery of my defenders. Horrific defending from me, and then he pops that into the back of the net. So he did pull one back at 2-1 before half-time, but you can see from the stats, that was his only shot of the half. And we'd had 13 shots, 10 of which were on target, so his keeper, Courtois, was definitely keeping him in this game. So we tried to make the most of that in the second half, but he came straight at us, actually, flying at us out of the blocks in the second half, and Mirallas with a header there from a corner brought it back to 2-2 on 58 minutes, and he was really starting to take a foothold in the game. He hadn't played very well at all in the first half, as you could clearly see, and it was becoming increasingly frustrating. I knew that I was better than this guy, and clearly our team was better than this guy, and it took until the 81st minute here for us to actually make the breakthrough and get back in front. Jose Callejon there with a great left-footed strike to win the game for us. So we did eventually get that win that I felt we deserved. Callejon and Soldado there putting in the main performances to ensure that we got that win, which puts us 1 point off promotion. So we're going into the next game. I did change things around, give a few players a rest. We brought Reyes in for Pedro, and Susaeta is now sitting behind Adrian rather than Soldado, who we're giving a rest. And we come up against this team, which is a mixture really. Low chemistry at 61. He's got Premier League players, he's got Serie A players, he's got Bundesliga players, a couple of Russian players, Helton in goals from the Portuguese league. It was just a complete mix match of, yes, good players, but no real chemistry. But Diego Lopez made a great save there, and he was, considering he had low chemistry, all over us, to be completely honest. Absolutely mullered me in the first half. Sam there with a good effort, but he couldn't get the technique right to be able to get into the top corner. You can see there at half-time, we've only had 2 chances. He's had 6. We have had more of the ball, but despite having more chemistry and players of equal ability, I couldn't do anything. I just could not create anything at all. And Zudzak here breaks forward, and Honda manages to put the ball in the back of the net. Watch in the replay. Watch Lopez. Watch my keeper. He kind of just charges at the player with the ball, even though he's far wide and there's defenders in the way, and that opens up the space for Honda to be able to put the ball into the back of the net. And I was quite disappointed with Lopez there, because his positioning rating on his card is quite high, and that was clearly a keeper error. And from a keeper error, we then get a defensive error. Miranda makes the just isn't strong enough to hold off Mirallas, who skips past the challenge of the keeper, pops it into the back of the net, and we were 2-0 down. And then in the 86th minute, Miranda, when blocking the shot, if you didn't see it, pop back and just replay that little bit. Miranda blocks the shot, but also takes the man out whilst blocking the shot. So he did get a penalty, and Zudzak takes it. Decided to think, I'll stay down the middle just in case. The gamble didn't pay off, and he puts the ball into the back of the net. And then in the 90th minute, he then gets a corner. Matip here with a good shot, well saved, and then Mirallas pops the ball into the back of the net to finish us off. and that is how the game finished at 4-0, a complete embarrassment. And you might wonder why there weren't many highlights at all of chances from my team in that game, and the reason being, in the entire second half, we had not a single shot. He had a further 11, and yeah, that was horrific, to be completely honest. Absolutely horrific. We're still 1 point off promotion, so I decided to go back to our roots. I took out Kaká and Rami and Contral. We've gone back with Moreno and Miranda. We've brought in Monreal at left back and shoved Pedro back in. Callahan now sits behind Adrian. So gone back to the roots of the old team that I knew I could rely on performance-wise. So we come up against this team, again, even lower chemistry, 44 chemistry, a Vermeer in goal, Badiso at centre-back. His main player was a Wagner Love up front, and that is an Emmanuel Aboué at right mid, Silva at left back, and a Bronze right back. So hopefully, I thought we need to come back from that defeat with at least some sort of performance. And there was a bit of kind of a hangover effect almost in the beginning of the first half of this game. And he did go 1-0 up with Wagner Love on just 9 minutes, but then we flew at him. Adrian there with a great effort. A solid one-handed save from Vermeer there, who I don't know his stats, but his reactions and his reflexes did seem to be very, very good, and his diving was decent as well. But Pedro, they're trying to pick up the pieces from that corner, but unfortunately couldn't create anything with he does have good dribbling skills, but there wasn't much he could do there. He was crowded out. But Essien was at the heart of everything that flowed through us in this opening first half. And Adrian again showing great feet with another good effort, and Vermeer again with another flying save with that right hand. And Essien's going to whip the corner in. This time Moreno does get a good header on it, but it is again well saved from Vermeer, and the ball is cleared. But just 10 minutes later, Adrian again, some great football, linking up with Monreal, who sets himself clear through our left back, straight through and goal. Vermeer again with a good cheeky one-handed save, but Essien's on hand to cement that position so far in this game to bring us back to 1-1 and highlight the fact that he was just being an absolute fucking beast in this game. 7 chances for us, 6 on target, far much. That makes complete sense. Far better than the opening 45 minutes in the previous game, and we just carried on second half. We just kept pressuring him, and sorry, I absolutely cracked up when that happened in real life. Watch the replay. Adrian has a shot. I'm going to send this to Zerka's funny and fails. Gets deflected. Vermeer charges out at it and then just hits him on the shoulder and goes into the back of the net. I would have been absolutely fucking furious if that had happened to me. So thank you very much, EA. And then Adrian with a rifled effort in the 66th minute pops that away into the top corner to give us a 2-goal lead. That's 3-1 now. And then again, Emre here with a good left-footed shot that's well blocked. Pops out to Jose Callahan with great feet, and then another screamer from no backlift whatsoever. The ball he just gets amazing power on it. I've no idea how, but rifles it into the far corner of the net, and that's a 4-1 win. That is a man of the match for Adrian, actually a 9.3, and that is promotion for us. We are now into 20 shots. I mean, come on, 20 shots, 16 on target. Vermeer did do well, but he couldn't stop us from winning that game. 12 points, promotion. We are 1 point off a further title, so we're in Division 3 football is assured for next season, so we'll come back in the next episode and we will try and get that title and then push on to make some headway in Division 3 and hopefully get another back-to-back promotion. But I wasn't overly impressed with the big name players that we brought in, so I did put them back up for sale. Rami, Kaká and Juan Fran. We are going to keep Fabio Contral because he was the only player that put in any sort of performances towards the end. So leave the video a like if you like the video, and of course subscribe if you haven't for more. We will be trying to get that title in the next episode. So I will see you in the next couple of days with some more Ultimate Team or Career Mode.